Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I will be reviewing the Pudel for you, which is basically a Polish tier 6 medium tank. It is part of the European tank branch, and overall I'm quite a fan of more European tanks making it into the game, because so far that is by far my favorite tech tree. Like, this will be a Prem and not a tech tree tank, but you get what I mean. Like, the Spaghetti 46 is pretty much also, it's like my favorite tank at the moment. But yeah, basically drifting off, we are going to review the Pudel for you. Now the Pudel, I actually quite like it. It accelerates quite nicely, it feels pretty mobile, and it looks kind of cute. So all of that like ticks the boxes for me. That being said though, this is one of those tanks where basically the thing to keep in mind is that this is a bulletproof tank as long as no one is shooting it. Now it is tier 6, so you are likely to meet potatoes, and you will likely do well just basically based on that alone already. Like in this case, the U-Panzer really wants a piece of me, but the Blitz 9000 is not even looking at me, so I'm getting some nice free damage. At the same time though, I'm not really paying attention to the minimap this match, and I'm noobing out completely, which you will see because I'm about to get shot in the bum. And then I go every wrong direction that I could go basically, because I want to deal with the AMX, not paying attention to the fact that someone is an A, and as such I get hit in the bum as well. And I just pull back, and no idea how this shot actually panned. That was just pure luck really. But I take another hit for it, and as such I drive around hoping not to get shot by the AMX, but he does do that and I get killed pretty easily. And that's basically what I just felt like with this tank. Like, if people aren't shooting you, you will do fine. It is tier 6, you will meet potatoes, and then you can carry quite nicely. At the same time though, of the games that I had, none of them went particularly well. And these are the ones that I basically picked, mainly because I feel that it shows the most honest image of the tank. Like, it can perform quite nicely, at the same time, with the lack of armor that it has, it will struggle. And it's not as mobile as some of the other tier 6 tanks that I just find more enjoyable than this tank. Now, going over the statistics with you, it has a 1767 DPM. Basically, this is without any equipment or everything, because I want to show you what it's like when it's like vanilla. Now, with AP, it has a penetration of 160 and an alpha of 160 as well. With APCR, it has a pen of 182 and an alpha of 135. It has a rate of fire of 11.04, which means it has a reload of 5.43, 75 caliber, and a shell velocity of 925. The aim time is 2.08, the dispersion is 2.099, the depression is 8 degrees, and the gun elevation is 18 degrees. And the aiming arc is 180 degrees. Now, it can reach 50 kilometers per hour, it goes 20 kilometers per hour backwards. It has an engine power of 990 and a power to weight ratio of 22.66. Basically, it has a terrain resistance of 1.2, 1.6, a traverse of 38 degrees, a camo rating stationary 16%, and while moving 12%. After shooting it is only 4%. It has a view range of 259 meters, 1k HP as you can see, and it weighs 43.69 tons. It has a turret armor frontal 100, sides 45 and rear 20, and a whole armor of frontal 70, sides 35 and rear 20. Basically, you're better off showing people your turret than you are showing them your hull. And that's basically, like I said, the thing with this tank. Like, it's perfectly fine. It is quite balanced, not OP in any way. But it also means, like, it's not as fun as it could potentially be. That being said though, I mean, it would also of course help if you're not noobing around like I am this battle, because I'm making some big mistakes like this one for instance. And overall, it's little things like that that makes me wonder how people will generally perform in this tank, because it is a nice tank and it is nice and mobile, and it is tier 6, so that's also going to work in your advantage and everything. But it is not the greatest tank in the world. Now, like the MS1, which I also made a video of, you can get this tank for free in the event. And Wargaming claims that for 5 victories per day, per event day that is, you can get both tanks for free. So that would actually be quite nice, that's not too hard. That being said though, with the teams that I've been having, I'm not entirely certain, especially when I play like this and it's not exactly working out for me either. But yeah, free tanks are always nice, and it's nice for Wargaming to have an event that pretty much everyone can achieve. And of course, what I quite like as well is that one of the tanks is like a meme tank that has been around forever before it was removed, and now it's back, even if it is completely different. But the other tank you can get for free is a tank that has never been in the game yet, so actually I quite like that. Now, in this case, he has quite a bit of HP, he's got good armor, and he's also shown that he's got quite a bit of a brain, so and I don't reckon he's a potato. So I basically just run around, see if I can lure him into trying to chase me around, rather than going for bases and everything, because that's pretty much my only chance here. I do not have the armor or the HP to basically deal with him. And overall, this is basically what I think this tank will run into more often than not. The fact that you're a bit more team dependent, because the tank itself is not that epic. It doesn't have like epic reload, it doesn't have like epic speed or epic armor or everything. It's not like that. It's a fun tank, it's fine. It's just not like particularly special, aside from the fact that it's like a Polish tank and everything. Which is also like a prelude to the Polish heavies that we're gonna get, I reckon, and everything, because that's something that Wargaming tends to do. Now, the guy has started to cap base C, and I just decided to sit in base B, even though I know that with him capping that base, he will win anyhow. I just hoped that maybe he would have driven out and tried to chase me. But no. That is it though, and this is the tank as it is. Like I said, it's fine, it's nicely balanced, not OP in any way, it can perform quite nicely. It is a bulletproof tank as long as no one is shooting it, and overall, it is potentially a free tank that you can get in a pretty easy sounding event, so that would be quite fun, and I wish everyone the best of luck in the event, hope that RNG is with you, and all of that. That is it for me for now. With 2 videos this day, I think you should be sated for at least a little while. And I'll be back on Sunday with my Catch Me If You Can stream. So I hope to see you then, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye!